Hello, Robbie Wong here, going to play some Historic Best of 3, this time with straight up blue pirates. This is historically just mono blue tempo, but in this iteration, we, they're pirates. Our Spectral Sailor, Siren Stormtamer, and Brineborn Cutthroat, all pirates. This is a Fairy Rogue, and this is a Merfolk Wizard, but I mean pirates. And part of the appeal of that is Lookout's Dispersal gets to be 2 mana better than Mana Leak. Everything flies, well, most of it flies, Trickster and Cutthroat don't, so Lofty Denial becomes a pretty great spell too. We're going to run this as is and see how we feel about it. We've done Mono Blue Splash White, and we've done the Luris Enchantments deck, so let's see how this feels. I feel like these are all very similar. Certainly the mono blue here, and then the blue splash white that I've been doing. Don't know. Okay, we're ready. You pen. Oh, we will definitely be on the play. Well, not enough lands. We gotta mull this. Gotta send it back. This is fantastic. We will keep, and we will throw back one of the lands. Of all of the cards in mono blue, you have the most lands, so that's what you go with. Mono green Stompy. This is Jund Sacrifice. Well, the bad news is Goose can really give us some trouble here in terms of getting through, but only for a turn. So we'll see. Maybe we should have put both on there. Okay, let's be mana efficient. Yeah, we should have put that on initially. That's a mistake. Because if they block and they kill it, I mean, what am I saving it for? Brazen Borrower? Yeah. Already don't agree with myself. Collected Company. Turn 2. That's amazing. So I think the play is after we draw these cards, we want to counter whatever creature they try and play. And then if it's a 1-mana creature, then we can Brazen Borrower the priest. Let's see what they do. Pay 2. Okay, so with this, if we counter it, then they can't activate priest. And I think I'm really looking for that. Okay, so this is 4 and this is pay for 4, so these are the same. But Lookout's Dispersal is always going to be pay 4, so let's use Lofty Denial. We are leaking all over the place. I really think we should have played this Curious Obsession now. So it is what it is. Draw all the cards. So let's end turn, and we can run back the same sort of situation. Although in addition to this, it's like if they play a creature and they priest, we can flash something in, and then no, then they can mayhem double it down. Okay, so man, I feel like we're getting set up here. I think I need to counter this, but then they'll have another critter. Yeah, this is the mistake is piling up, right? Like if we had played the Curious Obsession, we would have another mana to flash in Spectral Sailor. All right, here we go. The only good news is opponent's going to take a couple points of damage here and refill their hand. So maybe it's low enough for us to get. I regret my decision. We should have Brazen Borrower the priest, because then we'd have another. Okay, so this is just a mess. Okay, it's all right. It's not over. I hear no fat lady singing. So I think this is double flash, unless something is just absolutely must counter, like oh, I don't know. That seems awfully terrible. Well, we can send it back to hand. We can send it back to hand. Resolve. Oh, you know what? They can sack. We should have countered that. I bet they don't attack. All right, so let's do this. And then they'll activate priest. No? Okay. So how about another one? Now you activate priest. Okay. So all right, we hit the land. All right, now we see what they do. We can counter or we can flash something in to soak up priest activations. Because right now they can go attack, then one priest activation takes out Wolf Strider and the Goat, and if they have another, yeah, like this, I think I have to counter this. Because like my creatures won't survive. They could do another one. Could eat the goat. Or activate stuff now, but then they miss the Mayhem double triggers, which is the part that I'm mostly concerned about. So now, ooh. Okay, well now they have plenty of food. Yeah, brutal. That was a phenomenal draw for them. And then they could be left with the Woe Strider. Yeah. So our out is... Hello, Brineborn. Welcome to an evening of magic. We are playing mono blue tempo pirates, and it looks like we're in for a beating here. So if they sacrifice these two, I take a bunch. So I think I need to bounce Blood Artist, and then if they bounce you, you know what? Let's go to game 2. Yeah, let's just sack it to all those. Okay, so it's a very creature-heavy deck, so let's go ahead and put some Essence Captures in there. I hesitate to bring that in. Let's pull out Cutthroat for more removal. And we don't really have any lands. They probably have some Claim the Firstborn. We'll keep Dive Down in. Alright, let's try it like this. Properly bumbled myself around Brineborn. Well, we have the Dork, but we don't have the Curious. I don't think it's going to get much better than that. Keep 6. We'll throw back a land. Cast my pirate on your end step. Always with the ramp. Jeez. Okay, so let's see if there's anything worth countering, and if not, we can Faerie Vandal. So Brineborn, if you were messaging me earlier, I only set up the chat like 24 hours ago, so nothing intentional, but I see it now. It's good to have you in the chat. Well, that was a good one to counter. What's left? Oh, great. Okay, so I think we try and go with the Faerie Vandal. Let's see if there's anything worth trickstering, though. Gosh. All the birds. All the birds. Okay, so since that's the case, I want to Merfolk Trickster, because this will at least get in for some amount of damage. Tap, I don't know, you. This doesn't really matter. All the dorks. Wow. Well, now we can draw. And I think we have to do that. All right, so Spectral Sailor is not getting in, so let's just get in for what damage we can. And Spectral Sailor is going to do its best impersonation of a Curious Obsession. And we hope they don't rip Bolas's Citadel. That's terrible for us, too. They're going to be able to convert these resources. So really hoping for... I don't think that does anything meaningful, but, you know, it's there. So if they block with 2 elves, yeah, let's just pass. Their end step, I'm gonna Brazen Borrower. Yeah, I'm gonna play Brazen Borrower out as a 3/1 and Faerie Vandal to be mana efficient. Oh gosh, yeah, and they can start the food factory, make those hot pockets. Okie dokie. And here's where when Brazen Borrower swings in, they just sack it for life. Does that do anything meaningful? Okay, so let's do this. Let's draw a card so we can pump Faerie Vandal up and try and fight through this flock of geese. Okay. Not you. You. Not there. There. Alright. So block, scry 2, draw 2, take 2. No? Nothing? Just straight through. Okay. In a tough spot. Like as soon as they find or that. That's pretty brutal. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and good game this, and then we can move on to the next match. Oh no! All right, if you're on YouTube, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you're hanging out on Twitch, just give me a moment.